What's up, YouTube? It is me, the BBK, and welcome back to the Bosses Clubhouse. Oh my God, you guys, it feels so good to be back. I miss you guys so much. It is unreal. Hang on. Yeah, just want to brighten this up a little bit. Yeah. How's everybody doing? What's up, JB? Hey, Love Bug. I'm not sure if you're still here or not, but if you are, thank you so much for coming through. Let me start by saying, shout out to Kiki. Kiki sent me this compilation video of the TikTok trend that's going on right now involving kids. But you know what? Before we get started, let's just go ahead on and let this intro play real quick. I ain't heard it in a minute. So let's go ahead and play the intro and we'll be right back. All right. Welcome back. Thank you for sticking around for a little while. I appreciate y'all so much. What's going on, JB? Hola, hermana. ¿Cómo estás, mija? Oh, no. ¿Cómo estás, chica? So, Kiki sent me the TikTok trend, and I know you probably need to see it, but right now I'm in that defensive mode, so forgive me for not wanting to play the videos. I'm sure they're all over YouTube, so a copyright is imminent. But it's a TikTok. It's the video where the mom goes into the room or wherever the child is at, and she tells him, come on, mama, put your shoes on. Put your shoes on. The kid are like, why, where we going? She was like, I'm fixing to go out here and fight this lady down the street, and she got a daughter. And just in case her daughter jump in, and I'm gonna need you to come handle it. And some of the kids are like, oh, cool, come on, let's go. Some of the kids are excited. And then you have other kids that be like, well, why? Who is it? I don't want to fight, and it shows it shows a vulnerable side, if you will, of the child. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh my God. What did she say? He called you a taco. Some taco. Oh, he's a damn shit, girl, if he even that much. Hey, Kiki, there she go. I just got you shout outs, mama. Hey, mama. So, some of the kids are cool. They ready to go. Some of the kids are like, no, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. And the other kids are like inquisitive, like, I don't understand why, like, why I got to fight, But the question is, what do y'all think about that? I mean, is that really a trend that you want to put out there? Here, let me drop the link. Is that something that you really want to put out there? What type of stigma does that put on a parent? Because, even though it's a TikTok, it's a challenge, it's a video, they turn that into reality. And then they start thinking like, wow, what does this lead to? Because, a lot of times with some kids, honey, all it takes is their first fight. And then you can't get them to stop fighting. So is there a stigma associated with the child? There are bullies out here. There are kids that like to pick on kids. So anything is possible. Oh, Jill said, oh, no, she didn't. She wished she could be a taco when she ain't nothing but a cheese roll up without the cheese. She better cut it. Girl, why would a parent do that to their child? That's the trend that's going on. I dropped the link. If anybody want to come up, you're welcome to. See, and I can definitely see what you mean and how you feel, because for the kids that are easily accepting of the challenge, it makes it seem like it'll be easy for them to want to, go out there and fight just because, well, my mom ain't gonna be mad, because my mama will fight, so I'm gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could definitely start something, or what is the word I'm looking for? Maximize the potential that will happen. Violence is not something to teach a child. No, it is not. But defending yourself is. But this was a challenge. And Kiki, if I'm misunderstanding what I saw, then let me know, babe. I was under the impression it was like, let me see is my child a ride or die. Let me see if my child will have my back when I come to them and tell them I need them. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those kind of things. And it was like, of all the things to prove about your child, you picked that. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I'm so mad I'm at work because I want to call that so bad. Oh, okay. I get you. I'm sorry, baby. Yeah. What do you think about that? Do you think that could be a problem? Do you think people can be further prejudiced and be racially targeted, if you will? What do you think about that? I have mixed thoughts now that I'm speaking on it, because when I first saw it, I was angry, and then I had to think about it, and now I'm speaking on it, and I'm talking about it, and I'm breaking it down, and I get it. It's just a TikTok, and that's how people look at it. Oh, it's just a TikTok. It's no big deal. Sometimes the smallest things are how the bigger things start. That's how they manifest sometimes. I'm not saying that's the case here. I'm just saying. Of course, child gonna defend his parent. Yeah, absolutely. And it was like two or three. It was like two or three of them started crying like, I don't want to fight. It was like, because, in the era that I grew up in, we had family members that would take their kids out and, teach them how to box and fight and wrestle and tussle and things like that. We learned because we tussle with our cousins and our friends and our classmates and whatnot. We tussle and we wrestle and whatever. And then if you got into a fight, you learned, because you got your, face bashed in. So, those that don't want to fight won't fight. Those that are so deathly afraid to fight to the point that they possibly won't even defend themselves are the ones that are glanced over, that you read about when major incidents happen, bad things happen. Yeah. Those are the ones they read about, but they don't really talk about. You glance over the article and don't really pay too much attention to it till it's too late, like throwing your child. So yes. I've had family members to take them out there to meet their bully and tell them, now you fight. If he put his hands on you, you stomp him out, and woo, and then if they don't, when they go home, it's almost like they're getting bullied again, but this time by their parent, because, then they're, kind of manhandling them, and they say, oh, it's just we're being tough. It could be seen two ways. It could be seen, two different ways. I don't think it hurt a lot of kids, but there are some, and I don't want to get out too much off topic, that have come to be, serial offenders. Let's just say, if you know what I'm saying. If it was a black TikTok, it would be on national news. Friends raising thugs. I'm unapologetic. Well, the good thing you can say is that you did get a variety of cultures and races. You did get a variety. You had white, you had black, you had Hispanic, and I even want to say, was he? He wasn't Asian. What was he? I don't know what he was, but he wasn't white. So you kind of got a little mix of them all in there. But what happens is the same way that person did a compilation, and they started off with non-black kids. Their first 5 or 6 kids were not black. But then you will have somebody that will do a compilation and all of the kids will be white and there won't be no blacks. You will have somebody that'll do a compilation of all blacks and no whites. Then you'll have somebody do a compilation of all Latinas, all Asians, all Filipinos. You know what I'm saying? To bring about, racial divide. Not a lesson to teach a child violence isn't the answer. No, it's not. It's definitely not. But this is where we are. And when I look at the mothers that have the young kids that are still trying to learn how to stand up on their own and how to try to take their first steps, I look at a lot of those kids who are not even ready to begin to stand up. Sitting up doing the alphabet of 26 letters on a daggone chalkboard and counting their numbers, and they can't even stand up yet. And then I look at other kids and they propped up in front of the TV looking at God knows what, while their parents is doing God knows what, God knows where, God knows who. And it's like, wow, look at the big difference. And you know what? Nowadays, you can't even say that they don't have the resources because, hey, most of the time they do. It ain't a little kid around here. I don't think you can find it ain't got an iPad or some kind of notepad, Chromebook, something along those lines. When I teach them to show love, spread love into the world instead. Right. Absolutely. I should say we can't discipline our kids. We can point our kids. It's just not a good look. Right. Exactly. Especially when they're trying to take physical touch or physical contact out of the equation by telling you that you cannot discipline your child. It kind of runs parallel to, use if they truly were going after the fight. Now, mind you, let me just go back and repeat real quick. This is a skit. There's nobody outside. There's nobody that they're going to fight. They're simply saying this to see how the kids will react. And it's a lot. It's a lot. It gives me mixed emotions. But yeah, they don't want you to discipline your child. But they definitely want to come and lock you up if your child get caught outside past 10 o'clock. I'm just saying. The next case is, and do I have my, I don't have my Instagram up. I don't have my Instagram up right now, so I can't show you the video, which is nothing to show but the picture. It's a still. It's not even a video. Yeah. But this next case, and I don't even know who sent it to me, child, but a doctor was he charged? Hang on, I'm fixing to get there. Yes, he was arrested. An anesthetist who allegedly violated a pregnant, I'm substituting words, violated the R word, violated a pregnant woman during a C-section may have carried out attacks on 2 or more mothers on the same day. Giovanni Quintella Bezzetta, 32, was arrested on suspicion of violation after he was allegedly secretly filmed orally violating a woman after he heavily sedated her at the hospital da Mulher in São João de Merite, Rio de Janeiro. The woman's husband was told to leave the room without being able to see his newborn baby, and only found out about what had happened to his wife when he recognized the doctor on television after his arrest. I've never seen anything like it, said Delegate Barbara Lomba, who was in charge of investigating the case. The woman told family she thought she was having a hallucination at the time of the attack. Mr. Bezzetta only completed his medical training in anesthesia 2 months ago. Hospital staff were reportedly worried about the amount of drugs he was giving to his patients, so they fitted a secret camera to see what he was up to. Now, I read a few other articles, but these women were having a cesarean. Okay, let's walk through it for a minute. They were having a cesarean, meaning they were either awake but out of it, or they were just pain free. They wasn't having no pain. I know of people who have had C-sections and they were awake. You know, when they pulled the baby out, they was like looking at him and talking to the husband, you know what I'm saying, and going on. No, you know, I don't know what hours entail with that. I've never had a C-section, but I'm just saying people can be awake when they have a C-section. As stated in the article, they said that she had been heavily sedated. So she was out of it. But she wasn't all the way. Is there a video? Let's look and see. Let's see if we can find one. If I do this, I don't think that's gonna play. So let me come here. Let me get this off my tongue first real quick. So again, a woman can have a C-section and, you know, be alert. In this case, this woman was heavily sedated, but she wasn't all the way out of it because she said she thought it was in her subconscious, but she said she thought she was dreaming, which means she was partially aware of what was happening to her, which means she gives a first-party testimony. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know the details of the other women, but we're about to find out because I'm about to look old boy up. We're about to look him up. Now, they call him an anesthetist here. News 236 called him an anesthesiologist. And he ain't that cute. Let me share. Let me put this up here real quick. Share screen. Window. Oh, it don't have no. Okay. Let me come back over here real quick. Am I still live? Am I still live? Hang on. Hang on. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Girl, I don't know what that was all about. Huh. Okay. Let me put it back. a tab. Oh, this is so different. Let me see if I can get an article that is in English and a little closer to what I'm. Okay, so this one says anesthetist, so that's pretty close. Okay, so this is him, and he's being referred to as a doctor. Okay. I'll let you read that. I don't need to read it because we'll come down here and we'll get into it. Now, on the same day, 2 other women were also violated. Now, peep what they telling us right here. The name Giovanni Quintella Bezzetta goes viral on social media. Hang on, because I don't see. Let me put this up real quick. This is the last comment I see, just in case anybody's typing. I don't even know if anybody's in here. It seemed like I'm okay. Hang on, let me check my phone. Okay, nope. I don't have no messages. Did anything happen? Okay. They say that his name went viral on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook after his video of putting his penis in a lady's mouth and assaulting her during her C-section. He violated her for more than 10 minutes during surgery. The videos were later deleted from all social media handles as they exceeded the guidance limit due to privacy policy. So you didn't actually have the nerve to upload a video? You mean to tell me you upload a video of you violating a woman while she was having a baby? This incident took place on Sunday, July 10th. After the video got viral, it was deleted by the social media platforms as doctors are worshipped as a god. After seeing all these horrific videos, people will never trust any other doctors. The name of the victim is not revealed. According to sources, it is said that the pregnant woman's husband was told to go out of the operating theater during the operation, was not allowed to watch his newborn baby breathe first air. On the same day, G did 2 more operations. There was a curtain in between. It could not see what was happening. So at the time of the 3rd operation, his colleagues installed a secret camera in the operation theater. Later, it came to know that he was violating the heavily drugged pregnant woman. As soon as the video got viral, the police arrested him. The investigation is going on as he did 2 more surgeries on women, and it is said that he also violated those 2 ladies. But for now, the responsibility of the victim and the family is taken by the hospital. Well, you know, Momo, I'm not a medical professional or nothing, but I thought when they did C-sections, you had a doctor, you had the anesthesiologist, you had the nurses, you had the lady that was passing off the instruments, what you call them, the instrument tech. I don't know what you call them. I thought it had to be 4-5 people max up in the room. So like you, Momo, I want to know, where was everybody at? Did they pull the baby out and when it took a break or something? And like what? I'm with you, Momo. I want to know where everybody was at. Just through his whole life away, and probably traumatized somebody else's. Good thing she was having a C-section, so the baby wouldn't have to witness none of the trauma. Mm-hmm. Surgical nurses, right? You got your surgical nurses handling the instrument. You got the anesthesiology with the good shit. You got the people watching your blood pressure and all of that. Then you got the doctor. That's like 5 people right there. And then to say responsibility falls upon the hospital. I wonder, are they gonna close that hospital, or they got good funding? They ain't got to worry about nothing. They malpractice insurance is up to par. Because I would guess that all of these women would probably file suit against the hospital. I don't know, child. It's too much. You can't hardly go to the dentist's office. You can't go to the eye doctor here. Your eyeball might get unscrewed. Ah, girl, it's too much. It's too much going on these days. Anyway, I'm not gonna keep y'all. I just want to Kiki wanted to bring that. She wanted to have a discussion about it. I didn't know she was at work. Uh, but yeah, I wanted to hear y'all's 2 cents, get y'all opinion on it. Look, I know the streets is hot and jumping. I'm gonna let y'all have it. I'm gonna get up and fix me something to eat, and I'll talk to you good people later. Shout out to all my bosses, my cave dwellers, my street runners, my supporters, members, and subscribers. I love y'all. Have a nice night. Oh wait, a patient you should never be left alone with one doctor, one person. Exactly. For this very reason. I agree. I agree. All right. I'm out, y'all. I love y'all. Good night.